throughout my evaluation period. Fate seemed to be pleased with my performance so far, although I was uncertain if my performance would remain that satisfactory.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities. Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Both Fate and Lady Pordington seemed quite pleased. As for purchases, that could wait another day.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
On this day there was the unholy smokes, as in cigarettes, the infernal illuminator, a light, and a mirror called the apoptic reflector. Sorry about the pronunciation. I took it.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. Aye, a proper beauty.
Yes, what a riveting story.
Knock, knock.
I answered the mirror, "Who's there?"
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
And then I asked, "What are you?"
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray, if only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
I said, feels fine.
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? Be seeing you, Reaper. It's a grim world out there.
At that point I thought, great, now I have a talking, seductive Art Deco style mirror. Mistakes were made. That typist with black magic to increase the typing speed, and that arms dealer dying, resulting in exotic weapons. This day there was 2 conditions. 2 humans had to die, and any with a science background or scientific background was to be spared. And so far we have our first sparing. Well, an astrophysicist is scientific, so that one was to be spared. A teacher, on the other hand, an unemployed gambler who threw material wealth away on gambling. He would be the first to die. And then we have a project manager who didn't really have much of an idea of what to do, and was likely in their position due to nepotism. Then we have an astronomist. Is that scientific? I thought, best not to take any chances with this. The geneticist, that is definitely scientific, so not really that much to work around. So, no matter how questionable her actions were, she needed to be spared, which left just 2 left. The project manager, who was in the position due to nepotism, and the teacher who had plans and was actually doing their job quite well. Then again, that project manager had some potential. Potential that, well, I made my decision that day, and the project manager would die, and the teacher would live. Well, education is something that mattered more.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I told him that I didn't like it at first, but I'd grown to enjoy it.
I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. Corporate motivation and all that. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I said, absolutely.
Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition, and those should not ever change. For that is the meaning of a tradition, yes? This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
I said, can't worry too much if that's what has to be done.
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concern. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
I decided to ask, why do all the profiles refer to people as they?
An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
So no gender information.
Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure. The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Anything else?
What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system?
Oh, not at all.
I then asked Fate, don't they all influence the world in many ways?
In all and in none, yes.
I'm so confused.
Come now, do not worry about it. All is in order. Just a bit over your pay grade. Anything else?
Why haven't I seen any underage profiles?
Ah, the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
I said, okay, good to know.
Anything else?
I was satisfied, so I said, not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Before I started the next day's work, I visited Mortimer's.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
And there was something Mexican, an eraser to erase mistakes in case of an emergency, and a snow globe that indicated a few things. I could not afford the snow globe yet. According to social media, a couple of mad people, a mad scientist was messing around with nature, education had higher standards, and societal collapse was apparently evident. As for the quota, 6 need to die, 3 between specific ages, and any with a medical background should be spared. A failure in business and poetry, sure about that one. As for this one, an art history student and a librarian, both the right ages to meet the second criterion. Let's see, what about the others? Now this one. You must die. I do not approve of an alcoholic who takes no responsibility for their own actions and abuses their own family. As for this one can live as they have a medical background. And that meets the first criteria. Oh, sorry, that's the third. 5 more need to die. This drug-addicted school bus driver. I do not approve of him endangering lives unnecessarily. He would be another one to die. And besides, 35 or younger meets that second criterion. As for this one, a confectionery artist that takes their arts quite seriously. I shall need to think about that. As for this one that has lived quite a long life, it would be his time to die. I then examined the others who would die and made sure that I didn't mark too many, as at least 3 needed to be 35 or younger. Two more 35 or younger were needed. And 1 more needed to live. Now this human, from their file, sounds like they're wasting their lives. This confectionery artist, yes. Their art has ensured their continued life. As for the others, it is their time to die.
Grim, it looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I told Fate that there was a lot to do, but I worked it all out.
Good, good. We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Now this was surprising coming from Fate, but I honestly said, beats me. A day like any other.
Correct. It hardly matters. It is just another day. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
The snow globe was beyond my reach, but Cerberus' den was open, so I might as well talk with those within it. Starting with Gus, according to his name tag. I said hi to this ghost.
Huh? What do you want?
He seemed not that social, but I said, sorry to bother you. I came here to meet new people.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate. Now I have to deal with a baby lemonhead.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
I cautiously asked, who were you before?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, what human were you?
Why does everyone think ghosts are dead humans?
I don't know, prejudice?
Maybe folks should get over this common misconception. No, ghosts aren't mere residue, a relic of humans, animals, or whatever other entities. We're just ghosts. We're beings unto ourselves. I am the ghost of a ghost.
This was a strange concept to me, so I asked, how does that work?
How do you think? I ghosted around a long while, doing my ghost business, and then one day, I died. I know what you're thinking now, and yeah, there is a ghost apartment. Northeasterly direction down on floor 133. Not too busy over at Geist Hall, though. Ghosts don't die that often. Comes with the territory. Something else you wanted?
I had a suspicion, but I asked anyway. What do you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
I asked, what do you mean?
Liquor, spirits, booze, firewater, rock gut. You're daft or something. Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
That made me feel awkward, and I said, oh, I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, you reapers hardly ever do. Always self-absorbed. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
I then told him that I appreciated him.
Gee, thanks. Something else you wanted?
Well, someone has to clean up after us. Then I asked, how do you clean things anyway?
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin. Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time. Or the drinks. One droplet at a time.
I asked, isn't that kinda inefficient? That was a good question.
could use a bit of modernization, yeah? As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them, literally.
I then said, could be they're kinda busy.
Oh sure, the perennial office needs constant supervision. Not like they actually do anything. Something else you wanted?
What can you tell me about the barkeep?
Sorry, they're hella cool.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect.
I then said, bye, nice talking to you.
Yeah, I gotta get back to work anyway.
You're probably wondering what I talked about with Seri, the barkeep of Cerberus Den. Well, let's have a break before we move on to that and what decisions I had to make after that. Well, can't give you all of it at once.